Alright. Live stream is going online. Okay, I think we're live. I'm going to post this onto my profile and give people time to sign in. Okay, got about 5 minutes. And would love it if anybody who tunes in could leave a comment. Let me know the audio is coming through good. We have some room to push a little more volume through. Hey Deb, how are you? Let me know if the audio is coming through all right. We're going to start in just a couple minutes, and hoping that's all. I want to get this link shared up on my page, or my profile, I should say. I plugged in directly to try and avoid any internet hiccups, so I think once we get things rolling we should be okay. Seemed like it's been a little bit slow to get started, so we'll just drop that link in. And I'll close that tab. Hey Jeanette, I think it has to do with this other tab, and I'm not really sure, but I think we'll have it fixed in just a second here. I think it's going to be okay. There seems to be something going on with the second tab that I'm shutting down in just a moment. Making sure we pool all resources to a single place. Tell me if you're getting audio. Thank you. I have a tab. There we go. That looks better. All right. So, if I can get a little bit of feedback, are we getting audio coming through okay? It's 4 o'clock now. Awesome. Turn my phone off. And thank you so much for sharing, Debbie and Jeanette, for hosting this. And, you know, I'm looking at the new producer, and maybe, Jeanette, you can give me some guidance here. It doesn't seem to show me who or what I have on the stream, so I don't know if that's just part of the system. Is there a way to see any numbers or people, or it's kind of a new one for me. Yes, ma'am. Appreciate it. All right. So I was invited by Jeanette Lundgren, MomHen. I'm very involved with Far West and a number of other music associations to play a little bit of music. And she runs this every Wednesday, as well as another one, I think that's on Friday or Saturday. She'll post that in the comments, but you can kind of follow, if you follow the event that's on my page, you'll see there's additional dates coming up, additional performers. Definitely take advantage of that. Alright, so I announced recently that I'm doing a 9-song recording project called 9 Songs. And really it's to remedy a challenge I have. The challenge I have is that I write a lot of music. So in the last 10 years or so, I have 150 songs that I like, maybe lyrics for another 100 plus, and I tend to start writing the next song before I finish recording and producing the prior song. So I've got a backlog of music to produce and record. So we're focusing on 9 songs. Those are on my website. Saturday once a month. There you go. Jeanette's right in the chat. Don't know if you heard my question about where you see numbers, who's on the stream, because I can't really even see the stream unless I were to open another tab, and based on the last result, I'm going to just play straight through, and then I'll look back at it and we'll get that kind of dialed in. There you go. Jeanette's linked to her Two Blue Roses house concerts online. So she has James Caan coming up on, who's a great performer, coming up on Saturday. So, alright. So anyways, I'm doing these 9 songs, and what I'm doing is I'm going to be posting them as individual performance videos just on YouTube. Have 2 of those up there now, 2 of the 9. I'll be posting the rest before the end of this next weekend. And then we're going to start recording and producing acoustic versions of all 9 songs, and then more full productions of the same 9 songs with my band. So full production with drums and everything. The acoustic performances will have some backing vocals, second guitar, maybe a bass, but fairly sparse. And those will be released on all the outlets, Spotify and Apple Music and all that fun stuff. This is one of the songs we'll be doing. It's called A Little Bit of Everything. She's a midday sun, it burns me with its heat. She is midnight when the darkness calls to me. She's the sunrise casting light across my eyes. She's the sunset with the promises of the night. She's a little bit, she's a little bit, she's a little bit of everything. She's a little bit, she's a little bit, she's a little bit of everything. She's an argument on a crowded city street. She's making up, making love and oh so sweet. She's her hair a mess on a rainy afternoon. She's a fantasy when she walks into the room. She's a little bit, she's a little bit, she's a little bit of everything. She's a little bit, she's a little bit, she's a little bit of everything. She's a martini in a little black evening dress. She's tequila when she puts me to the test. She is fine red wine having dinner with some friend. She's sangria with her toe stuck in the sand. She's a little bit, she's a little bit, she's a little bit of everything. She's a little bit, yeah, little bit, she's a little bit of everything. She's a book half read, you never reach the end. She's this song I sing, and I'll sing it once again. She's a villain full of danger and charm. She's a lover, so inviting, soft and warm. She's a little bit, yeah, little bit, she's a little bit of everything. She's a little bit, yeah, little bit, she's a little bit of everything. She's a little bit of everything. She's a little bit of everything. That's a little bit of everything. One of the 9 songs on the 9 Songs Music Project. And that's where we're going to probably stick with most of these songs. This is one that we've already recorded with the band, and we're just adding some backing vocals, but we are going to go back and do an acoustic version as well. It's kind of a blues rock number called The Night Is Calling. Leaving, yeah, she's gone for 100 miles towards that setting sun. She caught me messing with another one. The night is calling. I should be hanging my head so low, but I got no shame, I got no soul. I damn sure got no self-control, and the night is calling. I hear it calling to me, calls my name. It's like a siren song, the sweet refrain. And through the darkness it draws me in until I lose control. The night calls me again. Oh, the night calls me again. I'll get to your question, Jeanette, in just a second. I've been thinking about your love. I've been thinking of nothing but. I've been thinking, let's try our luck. The night is calling. You got your cool, you got your class. I've got my crude, I've got my crass. And we both know this will never last, 'cause the night is calling. I hear it calling to me, calls my name. It's like a siren song, the sweet refrain. And through the darkness it draws me in until I lose control. The night calls me again. Well, the night calls me again. Whoa. Baby, turn those lights down low. Turn on and turn up the radio. She's baby nice and slow. The night is calling. And I've been thinking about your love. Yeah, I've been thinking of nothing but. I've been thinking, let's push our luck, 'cause the night is calling. The night is calling. I hear it calling me, it calls my name. It's like a siren song, the sweet refrain. And through the darkness it draws me in until I lose control. The night calls me again. Well, the night calls me again. Yeah, the night calls me again. Well, the night calls me again. Regarding that, I'm not really looking to have people pay anything and support in that way, although, I love it. But what I'd really love to have people do is check out my, check out the 9 Songs music page and see if they want to follow that project. It'd be great. They could give me an email and I'll just send updates on that project, but it also gives them access to all the music for free when they get released on the various platforms. they will have a digital download that they can have of both the acoustic versions of the songs as well as the fully produced versions, and they can find out about that at the 9 Songs music page on my website. So if you go to MatthewMoranOnline.com, pretty easy to find. If you're on this stream, you should be able to track me down through one of the links. If not, send me a message, and I'll definitely link you there. But I appreciate so much anybody who's stopping by to listen. We're going to do another song that we played for a few years with the band. By the way, if you don't know, I have a band, Arrogant Sage. One day I'll write a little bit more about how that name came about. It came about through a chat on Facebook, but we can go into more detail. But this is one of the songs that we've been doing for a while, and we do have a relatively completed produced version, but we're going back and making a few changes, both in arrangement and a few other things. So this is a song called Everyday Lives. House today, unintentional, I lost my way. I shouldn't be surprised to see his car. He always told me you were wrong for me, you're just right for him it seems. That explains missing last night's show. I don't feel hurt and I don't place blame. Don't hold you responsible for my shame. And I don't I don't cry. These are my everyday lives. My everyday lives. So I go down to that laundromat. Day we moved you back, you'd never go back. And that must be why it feels so safe. It's not like I planned this whole thing through, no. It's not like I'm avoiding you. It's not like I don't know what I'd say. 'Cause I'd say I don't feel hurt and I don't place blame. Don't hold you responsible for my shame. And I don't rage and I don't cry. These are my everyday lives. Everyday life. We both played easy with the truth. You say you didn't want to hurt me, and I don't want to see you cry. So I oblige with my everyday life. Oh, I don't feel still hurt and I don't play explain, but you're the one that walked away. Don't hold you responsible for my shame, but everybody's talking, baby, and I don't rage and I don't cry. These are my everyday life, my everyday life. Hey, hey, hey. And thank you so much, Jeanette, for posting that. So if you follow that link to that YouTube video, 9 Songs with Matthew Moran, or really any of them, you'll find a, well, the last one is straight to the website. You'll find information about the songs that I'm recording, kind of when I wrote them, and a little bit of the lyrics, plus links now to at least 2 of the videos, and we'll have more in the next couple days. So I'd love it if you check that out, in lieu of sending me anything via PayPal or Venmo. I would love to have some people check out the music and see what I'm doing, see if you like it. Hope everybody's staying safe. For those of my friends that are on the West Coast, the air quality has been awful. A little bit better today. I hear it's going to be clear tomorrow. Keep our prayers and thoughts for the people up in fighting the blazes, and people like my daughter, she's up in Oregon, and the air quality there was just horrendous. So awesome. I kind of figured that. Thank you so much, Jeanette. One of the videos up there is this song. I wrote this as kind of a, we'll call it a Jimmy Buffett tribute or inspired by. Really what it comes down to is I used to, and I explained this in my other video, so you may have seen it, or you'll see it again, the story. But I used to race Hobie cats and learn to sail up in Canada at my cousin's, my uncle's cottage. And so love being on the water, and I have this dream of sailing a boat from Mallory Square, the southernmost tip of the U.S., Key West, and sail down to the Caribbean. So I think that would be an amazing experience. So if anybody happens to, I'm not taking donations for the performance, but if you happen to have a extra 36-foot sailboat in good condition lying around that you don't want to use, you may certainly give it to me. And I will thank you immensely. I've heard that if you don't ask, the answer is always no, and if you do ask, the answer is frequently no as well, but we'll ask anyways. Yeah, I know you guys have been having it up there too, up in Eugene, so hopefully that starts to get under control. Bad news up there, so. And then we have the storms coming in on the East Coast, so. There's a song called Escape. Got this old duffel bag full of Colombian stash. Made a trip to the bank, I turned my bonds into cash. I got me a captain, he got him a boat. I'm gonna make my escape and keep my dreams afloat. My dreams afloat. Cause this man's gotta be what this man's always been. I'm a dreamer of dreams, I'm a lover of friends. I make no excuses, so excuse me my faults. It's safer asking forgiveness than permission, I'm told. Permission, I'm told. Am I losing ground or winning it back? Have I lost my way or am I on the right track? Taking some falls now, imagine that. Being handed some bruises, now I'm giving them back. The bartender, he told me her name was Belize. The way she swayed to the music, it was easy to see. She was promising danger, salvation, and sin. A whirlpool was full and I was falling right in, falling right in. I'd like to tell you about passion, love to tell you about love, but past our second dance, you know I don't recall much. 3 local boys darkened the door to that bar. I should have stopped dancing, would have been the wise call, been the wise call. Am I losing ground or winning it back? Have I lost my way or am I on the right track? Taking some falls now, imagine that. Been handed some bruises, now I'm giving them back. Come on. I woke up on the beach to the sounds of the sea. I seen Feliz and the boys, they got the better of me. My head aches from the rum, my body aches from the fight. From what I can recall, it was one hell of a night, one hell of a night. And now my pockets are empty, my stash thrown to the wind. And like I said through the storm, my dreams are tattered and thin. But I got me a captain in need of a crew. So when you make your escape, I might be shuttling you, I might be shuttling you. Am I losing ground or winning it back? Have I lost my way or am I on the right track? Taking some falls now, imagine that. Been handed some bruises, now I'm giving them back. Been handed some bruises, now I'm giving them back. Been handed some bruises, now I'm giving them back. And that is Escape. There's a link to that on my page. We're thinking we might be working with that one first as a full production. We're kind of going back and forth. We have a couple that we're looking at. But that one will be produced in the next 3 months. We already have some drums and guitar on that, bass I think, and so we'll be adding to that over the next couple, probably a month and a half. And once again I want to thank Jeanette for the opportunity, for anybody who tuned in. I hope the sound's coming through good, and Debbie, I hope I get the sailboat too. You know, somebody's around there with that sailboat lying around. Actually, it's kind of amazing. Sailboats are like horses. There's always one for sale, and somebody's trying to get rid of them constantly. So, you know, I'm hoping my song reaches some wealthy benefactor who says, hey, you know, I don't even need to own the boat. As a matter of fact, that's the other thing people say is the happiest day of their life is the day they bought their, 2 happiest days. Days they bought their boat, day they sold their boat, right? A lot of upkeep. But anyways, we'll make our Jimmy Buffett Mecca. I think we have time for one more, and I posted this song today, so actually, no, I'm going to do this. I'm looking at my list of 9 songs here. Back in 2011, on September 10th, I was driving out to my daughter's soccer game. I was a coach, and I wrote the lyrics to this song really on the drive through the desert. They lived out in Palmdale, and I was out in Newbury Park, so I had a bit of a drive. And really, all the lyrics came together pretty quickly, and then the next day I wrote the music. I wrote this kind of as a tribute to the troops, but really it was based on a conversation between a mom and her son who was a soldier in Iraq, and it was just about the varied emotions and that the soldier feels when he's overseas, and so hopefully it captures that. It's a song called Star Spangled Life. Boots on the ground, dust in the air. Sometimes I wake up at night, think, what the hell am I doing here? But day after day, I toe the line, dreaming about that girl back home, my family and those friends of mine. But some days I'm lonely, some days I'm scared, most days I'm just bored out of my mind. I've seen the red glare of rockets, bombs bursting in air, and I pray that proof will see me through the night. I'm not trying to be a hero, I'm only trying to survive this star-spangled life of mine. My buddies John and Dale both served their time. One's pushing paper down in New Orleans, one's pushing up daisies in Birmingham, and I promised them I'd visit. It's what I hope to do. Is this promise born of selfishness? I pray to God I make it through, but some days I'm lonely, some days I'm scared, most days I'm just bored out of my mind. I've seen the red glare of rockets, bombs bursting in air, and I pray that proof will see me through the night. I'm not trying to be a hero, I'm only trying to survive this star-spangled life of mine. This is for the ones who never make it home. This is for the ones that do believe something of themselves behind. This is for the prayers of those who wait for the return, the fear, the pride, the worry, and the love. Some days I'm lonely, some days I'm scared, most days I'm just bored out of my mind. I've seen the red glare of rockets, bombs bursting in air, and I pray that proof will see me through the night. I'm not trying to be a hero, I'm only trying to survive this star-spangled life of mine. This star-spangled life of mine. This star-spangled life of mine. All right. Well, thank you once again, and thank you to Jeanette and Debbie, and hope the sound came through good and the songs were reflected well. And once again, if you get the opportunity, check out the 9 Songs music page. Sign up for updates, get free music down the road. Truly appreciate that, and hopefully we will be streaming again soon. It was a lot of fun. Thank you. I'll kind of sit on for a second and hear from Jeanette to make sure I'm going offline now. I think that's the... Yeah, thank you so much. And I think it'll keep the stream of this. I'll keep that live on my page. We'll share that. But thank you once again. It's a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll be performing live soon. But otherwise, we do plan on streaming. We need to do more of that. So